In the early days of February 2013, 21-year-old Elisa Lam, a bright, adventurous and outgoing university student from Vancouver, Canada, arrived in Los Angeles for a short trip. Eager to explore the city and visit its famous landmarks, she chose to stay at the Cecil Hotel, a budget accommodation located in the heart of downtown LA. The Cecil, however, was far from an ordinary hotel. Known locally as a grim haven for transient populations, the hotel had a dark and notorious reputation that stretched back decades. It was infamous for being the site of multiple suicides, unsolved murders, and mysterious disappearances. Over the years, its eerie history had become almost legend, earning it nicknames like the Suicide Hotel and the Death Hotel. Despite this, Elisa saw it as a convenient and affordable place to stay while she explored the city. She checked in with excitement, but just days later, Elisa vanished without a trace, igniting one of the most baffling and haunting missing person cases in recent memory, one that would captivate the nation and stir countless theories and fears. Elisa's disappearance was quickly met with urgency and concern from her family and friends, who described her as a kind, intelligent, and ambitious young woman with dreams of becoming a writer. They were desperate for answers. What made this case particularly chilling was the last known footage of Elisa, captured by the Cecil Hotel's elevator security camera. The video, which was later released to the public, showed Elisa behaving in an erratic and distressed manner. She appeared to be pressing multiple elevator buttons frantically, stepping in and out of the elevator, peering nervously into the hallway, and seemingly hiding or avoiding an unseen presence. Her facial expressions and body language conveyed fear, confusion, and desperation. The footage was raw, unsettling, and haunting. It quickly went viral, sparking widespread speculation and fear. Viewers around the world watched over and over, trying to decipher the mystery. Was Elisa being chased or threatened by someone? Was she experiencing a severe mental health episode? Or was there something even more sinister behind her strange behavior? As days passed, Elisa's disappearance dominated headlines and social media, bringing intense media scrutiny to the Cecil Hotel and its disturbing legacy. Investigators pored over the footage, interviewed hotel staff, guests, and searched every corner of the building, but no immediate clues surfaced. The mystery deepened until, tragically, Elisa's body was found in one of the rooftop water tanks of the hotel, a discovery made after multiple guests complained about poor water pressure and an unusual taste in the tap water. The grim reality of her death shocked the public and raised new questions. The official autopsy ruled her death as an accidental drowning, with contributing factors including bipolar disorder, for which Elisa had been receiving treatment, and the effects of prescription medications. However, many aspects of the case remained perplexing and disturbing. How had Elisa gained access to the locked rooftop water tanks, a place almost impossible to reach without climbing through secured areas? Why had the hotel's elevator acted strangely in the footage, sometimes stopping on floors without being called? And why had Elisa appeared so visibly terrified just moments before her disappearance? These unanswered questions fueled a wave of speculation. Some believed foul play was involved. Others suspected suicide, while some even proposed paranormal explanations tied to the hotel's dark past. Despite a thorough police investigation, including extensive interviews, forensic analysis, and appeals to the public for information, the case left a haunting sense of uncertainty and loss. Elisa Lam's story has since become a somber emblem of the vulnerabilities faced by those battling mental health issues, especially when isolated in unfamiliar urban environments. It also casts a spotlight on the haunting legacy of the Cecil Hotel, a place where history, tragedy, and mystery intertwine. The case continues to resonate deeply because it reminds us how fragile life can be, and how sometimes, even with the best efforts from law enforcement and loved ones, the full truth remains just out of reach. Elisa was a young woman full of potential and promise, and her sudden and unexplained death continues to puzzle, frighten, and sadden people around the world. As we revisit her story, it compels us to reflect not only on the need for greater awareness and support for mental health, but also on the sometimes chilling anonymity of city life, where even in the midst of crowds, individuals can disappear without explanation. The tragic fate of Elisa Lam lingers as a haunting legacy, a mystery that echoes through the corridors of the Cecil Hotel, and the collective memory of all who seek justice and closure in her name.